Are you interested to know about Deion Sanders and why he was an amazing athlete in baseball and football? So this video will help you find the answers to all your questions about Deion Sanders' coaching, his healthy lifestyle, and also his interesting life. I would recommend you take a comfy seat and grab some snacks because we're about to tell you something really interesting about the incredible athlete Deion Sanders and his life. Do you know the net worth of American football coach Deion Sanders in 2022? Deion Sanders was a professional football and baseball player and net worth of $45 million. The magnificent athlete Deion Sanders is one of the few athletes who has achieved success in two professional sports simultaneously. Deion Sanders, a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame who during his previous years revolutionized Jackson State's program, was appointed the new coach of Colorado on Saturday night. Sanders' rise to the FBS looked likely after he recently had interviews for numerous Power 5 positions, but Sanders, who spent most of his international career and the entirety of his coaching experience in the South, is moving to a new region with the aim of rebuilding an impressive Colorado team that has largely been forgotten for the past 20 years. Some folks are curious why he picked Colorado. Colorado's next head coach will be Deion Sanders. The statement was made immediately after Jackson State, Sanders' current club, defeated Southern in the SWAC title game on Saturday. Deion Sanders has consistently been a game changer throughout his time working as Jackson State University's football head coach. Colorado has come a long way since the Buffalo's 1990 title run under the leadership of Hall of Fame coach Bill McCartney. In 2020, Sanders started working as a college coach at Jackson State. During Sanders' 3 years as a coach, the Tigers have amassed a 27-5 record along with a 12-0 start in 2022. As terms of the deal he signed in 2020, Sanders will have to pay Jackson State a buyout of almost $300,000. Colorado proposed Sanders incentives that may increase his income as well as a beginning salary of more than $5 million annually. Jackson State had been a successful program in recent seasons, but Sanders' new institution has not had the same luck. Now, it's important to take into attention how Sanders' arrival in Colorado will affect things. With only 2 bowl wins since 2005 and 5 disappointing seasons in the last 6 years, Sanders' entry provides Colorado's program with an important adrenaline boost. Sanders' entrance will make Colorado one of the nation's most incredibly interesting programs. A respected coach in the sport, he quickly shows himself as one of the best. In order to begin a recruitment funnel, he offers reputation, elegance, and strong connections in the state of Texas, where he served in high school for 7 years prior to Jackson State. Sanders refers to himself as Coach Prime, and this oversized character will be required since Colorado was a program without a clear identity and is severely falling behind in generating money for its athletes. Rick George, the Colorado athletic director, stated in a statement there was a number of highly qualified and impressive candidates interested in becoming the next football coach at Colorado, but none of them had the pedigree, the knowledge, and the ability to connect with student athletes like Deion Sanders. Sanders will have to conquer the outdated systems and enormous challenges that have driven Colorado into the college football order to make a difference. Deion, also known by nicknames Neon Deion and Primetime, is one of the few pro athletes who have succeeded playing in 2 very different but equally important sports leagues. He is a very adaptable athlete in the sports world. You are enjoying this video, right? You definitely don't want to miss out on other amazing videos. So all you just have to do is hit the subscription button. It's that easy. Thanks for doing that. Let's move on. Now let's have a look at athletes legends, Deion Sanders and his mind-blowing achievements. Deion Sanders was welcomed in the Football Hall of Fame on August 6, 2011, sealing his legacy as one of the sport's top players. He was also selected to the NFL's All-Decade team in the 1990s and was awarded Defensive Player of the Year twice. It is an honor for Deion Sanders to be welcomed into the Hall of Fame. Athletes typically plan to specialize in one professional sport. Sanders was exceptional in that he took part in 2 skilled sports at one go. Sanders was selected twice in the 1988 Major League Baseball draft after first refusing to sign with the Royals. He was taken in the 30th round by the New York Yankees. Shortly after, Sanders agreed with terms with the Yankees on a 1-year contract of $60,000 for the summer. As part of his contract, he was also covered by a $1 million insurance policy in case of injury. Now let's take a look at the marriage life of Deion Sanders, which we found challenging and kind of depressing. Carolyn Chambers and Deion Sanders were married from 1989 to 1998. 2 kids were born to the couple. Deion was married to Pillar Bigger Sanders from 1999 to 2013. They had 3 little kids in their marriage life. Deion Sanders and his wife Pillar were going well, and they were doing a lot of social work for society. Sanders Claus Charity, a nonprofit devoted to providing the opportunity to children in need throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth region, was established in 2009 by Deion Sanders and his wife Pillar. The organization seeks to give children in need essentials including food, clothes, and shelter, in addition to education, intellectual, and social welfare programs. Numerous kids in the Dallas-Fort Worth region have benefited from the Sanders Claus Charity, which has had considerable success. A horrific incident happened to Deion Sanders and his wife Pillar. Their divorce was complex and ugly and got significant public attention. She apparently heard about his divorce paperwork from a TMZ report. In their prenuptial agreement, he promised to provide her $100,000 annually for the term of their union. During the divorce proceedings, Pillar had asserted on TV that Deion had been physically abusive during their relationship. Deion countered by suing her for defamation. He received a $3 million judgment that was ultimately reversed. In addition to the conditions of their prenuptial agreement, Deion finally agreed to pay Pillar an additional $275,000 in legal expenses and $10,000 a month in child support. Tracy Edmonds, the ex-wife of rapper Babyface, and Deion started dating in 2012. Even though Tracy Edmonds and Deion Sanders have never been married, they are still together in a relationship. Now, it's really important to discuss an interesting fact about Sanders' rap. Yes, Deion Sanders put out a rap album and CD in 1994, and they were quite successful, reaching as high as number 70 on the US hip-hop ranking. Deion Sanders even gave a performance of the album songs Must Be the Money on Saturday Night Live. The album was a significant turning point in Sanders' career and secured his standing in the hip-hop community. Are you curious about Deion Sanders' luxury lifestyle in his famous mansion? Deion Sanders, a 54-year-old renowned player, will have a $40 million net worth in 2022. His largest football deal was for $56 million. This amazing man has played sports for over 16 years. Deion Sanders makes about $65,000 a year from his position at the NFL Network and CBS Sports. The money from his speeches will also be included in Deion Sanders' net worth in 2022. He charges between $30,000 and $50,000 for each talk. The possessions of Deion Sanders also include a number of expensive stuff, vehicles, and homes. Deion Sanders offered his home for sale in February 2011. One is for $7.4 million, while the other is for $21 million. The 6-acre estate has a lake, a bowling rink, a movie theater, 9 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, and a garage for 10 luxury cars and many other luxuries. This is famous for his luxuries and referred as Prosper, Texas' crown jewel. If I had that much money and wealth, I'm not sure how I would handle it. Many individuals benefited from Deion Sanders' wealth. He valued charity more, he supported several causes with his money, and sponsored a lot of events. All of the athletes from the 4 main sports have been challenged by Deion to make a $1,000 gift. He aimed to raise between $1.5 million to $3 million for the Hurricane Relief Fund. What's your thoughts about Deion Sanders' amazing coaching, sports life, and achievements? Let me know in the comment section below. That will be all for today's video. Thanks for staying tuned. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you can always get to watch more amazing videos like this. See you in the next video.